Wayne Hector, a notable songwriter. He's responsible for over 30 #1 songs from international artists such as Pussycat Dolls, Def Leppard, Donna Summer, Il Divo and Susan Boyle. And he is in the United Kingdom at the moment, and so we can say a very good afternoon to you, Wayne.
Hi, Ewing. How are you?
Very well, thank you, and I trust you are too.
Yeah, not bad at all, actually. Just doing a bit of work and...
Very good.
To talk to my people.
You're not snowed in there at the moment?
No, actually, it's one of our mild days out.
Is that right? Yes, you've had a bad time this winter. Now, our listeners are very interested in songs and songwriters and so on. So I wonder if you'd explain to them how you go about writing a song. Have you got?
Well, each occasion's different. Today, for example, we've come in, we're just doing a jam session, much the way that a band would jam.
Yeah.
I'm singing, people are playing whatever they're playing, and then we'll come up with ideas, or we'll say something or play something that starts an idea, and work it from there. Other days, I might come in with a title, and that directs where the songs go in, what it should sound like.
Yeah. And do you ever get one in the head, as it were, and it's running through your head until you get it down?
Oh yeah, a lot of times. I mean, I did a song a few years back called "Flying Without Wings."
Oh, that's a beautiful song. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I was out in LA on a different session and just got that stuck in my head and ended up phoning home and leaving it on the answer machine.
Yeah.
But that was definitely one of those.
Yeah. When did it start for you? Did you start writing songs from quite a young age?
Yeah, I was 16, and I was always interested in poetry when I was younger, and it was just kind of a natural progression. I had a bit of a head for melody, and it's pretty much the same thing anyway,
Yes.
Trying to find a different way to say something.
And how do your projects usually come about? Do you actively seek out an artist and say sort of to the management, I'd like to write for them, or somebody comes to you and say, we need a song, or how?
Well, nowadays, most of the time people come to me and say that they need a song.
Yeah.
But occasionally, somebody will send me a demo, and, I'm so blown away, like with James Morrison.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard him sing, I had to work with him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, when asked to write for an artist, are you asked to come up with a hit single or an album track, or are you given the freedom to choose what you feel works for that artist?
Pretty much all the time they're looking for a single. But I think, as a songwriter, if you just try to dedicate yourself to writing things that sound like singles, I think you tend to end up with stuff that's really good singles and stuff that's really bad singles.
Yeah.
So I think you have to take the time to write what you feel's right. So if it comes out as an album track, then so be it.
Yeah. Now, what has it been like with Susan Boyle, of course, has been the latest sensation in a way. What's it like working with Steve Mack?
Oh, great fun. I mean, Steve and I have worked together for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
We just have a natural rhythm. He's a good laugh, very professional. Yeah, and I know that he's going to work as hard on the track as I do on the lyrics. Yeah. So I never have any concern about that.
Yeah. Well, certainly Susan Boyle's album is 9 times platinum here in New Zealand. So what was it like working with her on the song Proud that you wrote?
Well, actually, I didn't get to work on the day with her because I was in another session.
Yeah.
But, having met her, she's a lovely woman.
Yeah.
And it's just a wonderful story, really, and I think that people have responded to that as much as her voice.
Yeah. What are you working on right now? Have you got something that you work on at the present time?
Yeah, I'm in with a writer called Phil Thornalley, who co-wrote all of the Pixie Lot hits. and also co-wrote Torn for Natalie Imbruglia. And we're working on another Pixie Lott song for the next album.
Yeah. Well, that certainly will keep you going.
That's it.
No doubt about that. Now, of course, the Susan Boyle fan forum, we often get messages from them and comments about them from this fan forum of hers. And they've asked them several questions here, which I better put because they'll probably be listening on internet throughout the world at the moment. And they wanted to know, have you met Susan Boyle herself?
I have met her, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I say, she's a lovely woman.
Yeah. And they want to know, were you nervous knowing your song was to be judged by Simon Cowell?
Oh no, because I've worked with Simon for a long time on a lot of different projects. So, now it's just a couple of friends getting together.
Yeah.
Playing a bit of music.
Yeah. He's done himself proud at the moment, hasn't he? Got this lady.
You know what? He's done amazingly well.
Hasn't he?
And I think the song choices were great song choices. I think the production that Steve did is brilliant, and it connects with people.
Yeah.
And you can't make something connect with people no matter how powerful you may be.
He's just got that gift.
Does it on its own.
Yes, he's just got that gift, hasn't he?
Definitely.
A great gift. There's to be a second album, is there?
There is to be a second album. It's just really just starting right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think that they want to go exactly down the same road as the last one. Not that it will be miles away from it.
No.
But it's just finding something to keep the fans interested.
That's right. And they asked here, will there be more originals than just covers this time?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm sure there'll still be a couple of original, a couple of interesting covers, but it won't be all covers on the next one. It will definitely be more original songs.
Yeah. Now they've also asked, will a new album be more up tempo? The first one, of course, was quite a few slow ballads, weren't there?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure right now. Like I say, at the beginning of the process, I think you kind of work it through as you're writing songs. And the album forms itself. So
yes,
I'm sure that they'll want at least a couple on there, but I wouldn't think that it'll be more up tempos than ballads. Maybe an even split.
And any chance of you writing a new one for this one?
Oh, if I can help it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, we'll be looking forward to that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. What's your favourite music at the moment that not that you've written, but that you like hearing at the moment?
There's a band called Sigurus. I think they're a Norwegian band.
Yeah.
And some from Norway, some from Iceland. But it's very atmospheric and it's very experimental.
Yeah.
And I think that as a writer, I don't really get an opportunity to be that creative and to be that wild with music, to add kind of different instruments that wouldn't necessarily make sense on some of the stuff that I do. So I love listening to other people do it.
Yeah. Have you ever been asked to write anything for any New Zealand artists at all?
I haven't, but at some point later on in the year, I am going to come out to Australia and New Zealand, which I can't wait for.
Very good.
And do some writing for some artists.
That'll be very interesting for us out here. Well, Wayne Hector, thank you very much indeed for spending the time with us this afternoon for you. And we do hope that you'll have great success in the future as you have in the past. And it's been a help to many listeners, I'm sure, hearing you talk and knowing the music that you've already written and looking forward to what you're going to write in the future. So do have a great day.
And yourself, and thank you.